Have you ever wondered if ancient wisdom and modern science are actually speaking the same language, just in different dialects? Thousands of years ago, the Vedic civilization of India imagined a universe where consciousness, mathematics, medicine, and art were all part of one grand design. This isn't about claiming that the Vedas knew quantum physics. It's about exploring something deeper, that the Vedic mind already understood: the intelligence of integration. The Vedic quest began with one word: Satya, truth. The seers of the Rig Veda said, Ekam Sat Vipra Bahura Vadanti. Truth is one. The wise call it by many names. For them, truth wasn't just a belief, it was a discovery. Everything in the universe followed Urta, an eternal order that connected the motion of planets, the rhythm of poetry, and even moral law. In a way, the Vedic sage was like the first scientist, searching for the pattern behind the chaos, using not telescopes, but meditation. Modern science does the same, just with different tools. Einstein's dream of a unified field is not far from the Vedic yearning to see the one behind the many. The Nasadya Sukta, a hymn from over 3,000 years ago, describes creation like this: There was neither existence nor non-existence then, that one breathed without breath. By its own power, no creator god, no divine carpenter, just being emerging from non-being. Doesn't that sound like the modern idea of the quantum vacuum or the Big Bang singularity? And when Indian cosmology speaks of cyclic universes, creation, dissolution, rebirth, it echoes our modern theories of oscillating universes. Then comes quantum physics and the Vedic idea of Maya. The Upanishads said the world is a play of names and forms, built upon the changeless reality of Brahman. It's not illusion, it's relative reality, depending on how you observe it. Quantum mechanics says something similar. An electron isn't real until you measure it. It exists as a wave of possibilities. Observation shapes reality. The Chandogya Upanishad put it simply: Sarvam Kalvidam Brahma. All this is Brahman. The observer and the observed are not two, they're one field of being. Vedic science didn't stop at the stars. It turned inward to life itself. Ayurveda, the Vedic system of medicine, spoke of the bija, the seed, the carrier of traits, memory, and vitality. It recognized that heredity, environment, and consciousness together shape who we become. Modern genetics calls it DNA, epigenetics, and psychology. The ancients already saw the same triad, only through the language of life and spirit. Vedic mathematics wasn't just about numbers, but patterns of thought. The Shulba Sutras contained geometric insights centuries before Pythagoras, algorithms to construct sacred altars with perfect symmetry. It was mathematics as meditation, logic as poetry, a precursor perhaps to what we now call computational thinking. And sound, the Samaveda treated vibration as the blueprint of reality. Its chants were precise: tone, rhythm, duration, an ancient form of acoustical science. Because everything, from atoms to galaxies, vibrates. The sages said, Nada Brahman. Sound is God. Even economics wasn't separate from ethics. Kautilya's Arthashastra was a masterclass in governance and economy, all guided by Dharma, moral order. Wealth and desire were meant to serve virtue. A lesson our modern world, with its ecological crises and inequality, could use again. Was this science in the modern sense? No. The Vedas didn't have laboratories or equations, but they had a scientific temperament, a relentless curiosity about origin, law, and meaning. Their experiments were inner, but their insights mapped the same cosmos we now study through telescopes and particle colliders. As we explore quantum reality, cosmic origins, and the biology of consciousness, science is arriving at the same frontier the Vedic seers once stood upon, the edge between matter and awareness. And perhaps the true meeting point isn't in equations or rituals, but in wonder. The same wonder that made both the ancient sage and the modern scientist look up at the night sky and whisper, "What is this vastness? And what am I?" Vedic civilization wasn't just a chapter in history. It was humanity's first great experiment in uniting outer discovery and inner realization. Its mathematics was poetry. Its medicine was philosophy. Its music was physics. And its spirituality was science. As the Mundaka Upanishad says, two kinds of knowledge are to be known, the higher and the lower. And maybe only when the two reunite will we truly understand the science of life.